very social couple who has a party animal extraordinaire. They take their 2-year-old out on the town with them.
Well, that ought to solve the sitter problem. Why don't we take a look, huh?
Meet Liam McMullan. His father, Patrick, is a celebrity photographer. His mother, Lori, is a painter. And although his parents are social butterflies, Liam's a party animal.
I go to trendy nightclubs, every restaurant in New York, and every time I go, there's Liam.
Liam's presence on the club scene hasn't gone unnoticed by the press, and deciding which invitations to accept has become his latest form of child's play.
Do you like this one?
No.
No? What about this? Do you like this one?
No.
No.
Oh,
What about this one?
Here's one with champagne and oysters. That's got to be a go.
No.
No.
Still, whether or not babies and nightlife go together like gin and tonic is a matter of debate.
Actually, people in New York have either they love seeing the baby there, or they really feel it's inappropriate. The people who don't like the baby there are people who have planned their life so they don't have to see children, and they just don't want to. And I mean, I think that's really ridiculous since everybody was a child.
But the line on Liam is that he's the life of the party.
I'm an actress, and all I can say is I can spot talent, and Liam is talented.
If I was going to write a book, I think maybe I would want to write about a very small person, perhaps a child, who's out in clubs every night, and that's Liam.
It's horrible. I was sitting at this table with the 3 most beautiful girls in the party. None of them spoke to me for 20 minutes. They're just playing with this child, you know. Isn't that enough? I hate the child.
I don't want to be a has-been, so my next project is the Liam McMullan Diaries, because Liam goes out as much as Andy used to. He's at 20 parties a week, and I think he's the only suitable follow-up.
You know, as much as I love Liam, and he's a cute little cuss, isn't he? I have to say, I don't really like going out every night to see my social life be eclipsed by a 2-year-old. You know what I'm saying? For VH1, I'm Walter Thomas.
I don't know about you guys, but call me old-fashioned, call me conservative, but I find it kind of offensive.
But 20 parties a week.
You know this child.
He's only 2 years old. Yes.
You know Liam.
He's only 2 years old.
Yeah?
I know his father, yeah. I think it's a bit much. You too.
Yeah, let the kid have a kid life.
How about let the kid sleep?
Let the kid start school first.
Right, and let's get to another stage with it.
Eddie, when you were very busy in the
Raising 2
show
kids?
business career. I mean,
really?
is this something you would have ever considered to try to, stay with your children in their formative years?
I had a problem because we traveled a lot together when the children were born, and I was in a rock and roll band. And they traveled with us.
Now you tell us. This is the end of the show.
Well, I'm trying to make it fast so you can go to the bathroom. Just trying to talk as fast as I can.
Truth be told, we all have to go. So tell your story, let's get out of here.
Well, burn it up. Here we go. No, I literally had to take the children with us we went on the road, and the kids were in a nightclub every night. And they traveled with me throughout the country. With us together.
But that was more or less out of necessity.
That was out of necessity.
But I mean,
there is a difference.
What do you think about
this right here? This isn't a prop, is it? I mean,
a prop.
Is it not that they want to all be together?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, you're
See, I don't know.
20 parties
don't know.
a week,
Well, I
and
am.
you're 2 years old.
I can't do 20
I don't know enough
parties
about
a week.
the.
Don't you get the impression that Liam is simply an accessory? He's this year's Chanel bag?
Well,
or
he's on a number of committee lists. I mean,
Stop it.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick. It's a quest for attention.
Offspring as gimmick.
Well, Peter Stringfellow of Stringfellows threw him a party when he was 6 weeks old.
Stop it.
For 100 guests in the VIP room.
Oh, that's meaningful.
The big scandal is it's not a real kid. Jim Henson made him. It's a Muppet. I don't believe that for a second.
It's one thing when you can't get a babysitter and you just have to go somewhere, or if you're working and you have to go somewhere. But you don't have to accept that many invitations. You don't have to go out every night.
No, you don't.
You can find a babysitter in New York. I'm convinced of it.
This is exposing a child too soon, too early in life. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Noise.
Vestites.
Hello, it's a family network here. What you do with your personal life is none of our concern. Transvestites. But you know what we haven't learned is what became of Ed's kids who grew up in a club environment.
Yeah, I mean, my kids are pretty worldly out there. You know, I mean, they're what can I say other than, again, if if it's out of a necessity, I think that there's one situation, and then if it's out of making it to get invited to more parties, that's another situation. If it's trying to be chic, it's another. It's all those intents come out with a different formula.
But you know what? I'm sure your kids, when they see you, you've been on the road. That brings a whole different reality of respect because they see how hard you have to work.
They still travel with me.
That's great. They understand.
That's about working.
Right. That's about you taking care of business. Now, okay, well here's the party. Come on, you're going. And 20? Oh, I'd be delirious.
I don't know. Liam, he's going to have to wait till he's about 15 till he goes to the ultimate New York City party, and that will be our Christmas party.
Of course.
I'm sorry. It's a little bit too young. Anyway, that's it for the whole enchilada. Glad you all could stop by today. And special, very special thanks to Edward James Olmos.
What a show.
And remember.
What a show.
Can we go
Remember,
now?
look for his film, Triumph of the Spirit.
My back
We're going to
hurts.
keep talking, obviously. And